does not make Red Bull. The drink is manufactured by third parties in Austria and Switzerland. Red Bull owns the brand, the distribution, the logo. Never the factory. It costs 9 pence to produce. You pay £2, and the gap between those two numbers funds something most people standing in a petrol station at midnight have never once thought about. Red Bull sells 12 billion cans a year. 12 billion. It does not make a single one of them. The formula is mixed and canned by manufacturers in Austria and Switzerland. Red Bull owns the brand, the distribution, the logo, never the factory. So what does a company that does not manufacture its own product do with 12 billion cans worth of margin? This is where the story stops making sense. In 1984, Dietrich Mateschitz discovered a Thai energy drink called Krating Daeng. He spent $500,000 of his own money reformulating it for Western markets. Every investor he approached told him the same thing. Nobody will pay a premium for a functional drink in a small can. He launched it anyway. That drink is now worth more than $20 billion. Not because of what is in the can, because of what Mateschitz understood that every investor missed. The can does not sell energy. The can sells identity. Monster Energy costs less. Lucozade costs less. Every supermarket own brand energy drink contains broadly similar caffeine and taurine and costs significantly less. Red Bull outsells all of them. The people who buy it are not choosing the more expensive option because they want more caffeine. They are buying an association with people who jump from space and win Formula One championships. That identity premium is why 9 pence becomes £2. And maintaining that identity is exactly what the margin pays for. Red Bull owns 2 Formula One teams, not sponsors, owns. Red Bull Racing has won 8 Constructors' Championships. The other team exists to cycle young drivers through on the way to the main seat. 2 cars on the same grid, racing each other, both funded by 9 pence per can. Then the football. 4 clubs, RB Leipzig, Red Bull Salzburg, New York Red Bulls, Red Bull Bragantino, Germany, Austria, America, Brazil. Not 4 separate clubs. 1 global talent pipeline wearing 4 different shirts. Players enter at the bottom. The best ones move up toward Leipzig. The whole structure funded by the same can. Then, the media operation. Red Bull Media House produces more original content every year than most national broadcasters. Over 1,500 pieces, its own television network in 160 countries, its own record label, more journalists and filmmakers on its payroll than most national newspapers. In 1984, every investor said nobody would pay a premium for a drink in a small can. The drink nobody wanted now funds all of that. The masterpiece was a man standing on the edge of a capsule 39 kilometers above the Earth. Felix Baumgartner. 2012. The Stratosphere. Watched live by over 8 million people on YouTube. The most watched live stream in YouTube history at that point. Red Bull produced it. Red Bull distributed it. Red Bull put its logo on it. Cost $65 million. Media coverage generated $500 million. From one jump. That is not a marketing campaign. That is a business model. Create something so extraordinary that the world cannot look away. Then, make sure your logo is the last thing they see. Every athlete, every race, every jump, every documentary is the advertisement, and none of it feels like one. That is the entire point. The next time you pick up a can, you are not buying an energy drink. You are funding 2 Formula One teams, 4 football clubs, a television network, a record label, and 1,500 pieces of content a year. The can is not the product. The can is the funding mechanism for everything else. This is the markup.